Pepsi in the city as well as HTC. They really get involved with us and help us
yeah.
out a lot there. But yeah, you can't come to a Riverfest festival and not ask for a Pepsi.
Right, right. Listen to you. You sound like you're with a PR firm or something.
No, never.
Yeah, that is tremendous. Yes, can't have this. And you've got a great looking T-shirt there.
We do.
Please share with viewers. Is that a logo that changes?
This
year
is a logo that has changed over the years.
Right.
But we're thinking about maybe coming up with a craft. And this is, I've got to comment.
Right.
This is something we have a tremendous art. We have a lot of artists here in Conway.
Yes, yes.
And the art presence here is really strong. And so our logo this year, we wanted to really reflect the artists here in Conway. And so this, to me, feels more historic artisans, if you ask me. So we're very proud of that.
Anything on the back or just all the beautiful stuff on the front?
It's just all the beautiful stuff on the front here.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's the front. And
that
that's
is
the back.
Yeah, that is the back.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Well, I love that you tied the Riverfest name in with it as well. Riverfest around the 4th, so that for folks who've always known it that way and maybe coming back, hadn't been around the last 6 or 7 years, and don't know what it is, they can see those two tied together.
They can. A lot of folks still call it Riverfest.
Right.
And because we want our festival to be something that you can't pick up and carry somewhere else.
Right.
You can't take it to Spartanburg. You can't take it to Columbia. It's a Conway festival, and it is because we're right here on the river.
Oh yeah, the Waccamaw River, it's like a queen in the environment. It's a real gem, and this beautiful. You've got a map here. These are things that people could pick up at the Chamber of Commerce.
Absolutely. You can pick them up.
Are there some other places around town or just here?
We have bombarded businesses throughout the last 2 weeks and asked them to spread those out. Of course, our sponsors have tons of them.
Right.
All the local businesses in downtown and throughout town have those as well as posters, but feel free. They'll be available during the festival itself at our information tents. They'll be available. So anytime, just find a Conway Chamber T-shirt tent, and you can pick up a brochure.
There's tremendous info here on all the attractions, the special activities, the important information, but this map is wonderful. I don't know if there are events is there anything else like this up and down the East Coast? Anything else like round the 4th? I mean, this is an amazing
Absolutely
thing.
not. This is the one and only.
One of a kind. That's right. That's right. But surely worthy folks making it, and this is an annual commitment. The Conway Area Chamber of Commerce obviously really stepping out to do whatever they can with these great corporate sponsors.
Well, this is our largest event here in Conway as far as the Chamber is concerned. Conway's proud to be home of Rivertown Jazz and Arts Festival as well as Bluegrass on the Waccamaw. Those happen in May, and everybody loves those as well. But this is the Chamber's big festival, and what we say about this festival is this is our businesses step up to promote this event.
Good.
They underwrite this event for us, and what they do is this is their way to say thank you to the community that supports them throughout the year. And not only are they putting their name out there, but they're getting their hands dirty. You will see businesses actually out there in their tents making friends, and so that's something special to a small town, to get those businesses out there and doing the volunteer work.
Yes, but still enjoying it as well. I'm sure they work the tent in different shifts so that folks can get out and get
in private.
Snow cones and cotton candy and some other things. They're really enjoying it. Of course, that is important to think about events like this and spreading it out. Now, the artisans will be principally over there in the courthouse area.
Absolutely,
is that right? Okay.
Absolutely. And when we are, it's still open as far as getting folks involved to come in. So if you're a last-minute art and crafter and you want to get involved, please do give us a call.
248-2273.
That's exactly right. But we've expanded it, and we've tried to get more of the local artists involved. Right. We're working with even some farmers market type folks to come out and share some homemade honey with us and stuff like that. So you'll see a little different appeal this year, and it's a transition. It's something new for us. So we really want to see it continue to grow.
Okay.
We've got more room over there. We've got shade.
Oh yeah,
and
lot of shade.
Oh, so important.
A lot of shade there.
We've got a lot of great activities. We have a business, a bank, and a local ice cream distributor. They're going to host a frozen T-shirt contest for us.
Frozen T-shirt?
Frozen T-shirt, yes. That makes everybody's eyebrow just perk. But frozen T-shirt is you take a T-shirt, you wet it. Right. You fold it as small as you can fold it. Yeah. You freeze it in a gallon Ziploc bag full of water so that when it's frozen, it's a huge block of ice. Yeah. So you get in teams of 2. and you're of course competing against other teams, and you have to break that block. The first team to get that T-shirt on wins the prize. And let me tell you, I'm sure that on June 28th there will be people waiting in line after they see it the first time. And I think they're actually going to perform that contest or offer that contest a couple of times throughout the day.
That is tremendous.
Yeah.
What a great idea. I've never heard of something like that. Again, another creative smidge from this area. That is magnificent.
And I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit about our boat parade. Boat parade, Santee Cooper has allowed us to use their marina.
Right.
So we're going to allow the folks to who are participating to come in and dock there, and then float down the water, meet up at the railroad trestle on the river. Right. And I can't tell you exactly where it is on the river. I don't think there are any markers down there. But for you folks who know, you meet there and then come back down, and you'll pass back, in front of the Marina Front Park area back to the Conway Marina. And we're going to have a patriotic theme prize. There are first, second, and third prize there, but the most patriotic, most creative, of course, wins recognition for the Round the Fourth Boat Parade. So we're excited about that. That's something new that we're offering this year on the water.
What time will that be, Bridget? If folks can't be out the entire 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
1 o'clock.
Okay, 1 p.m. And where will be some central locations up and down this area, close here to the bridge, to watch the parade? Or
well, I would suggest folks go to the Marina Front Park area and watch
the
it
Marina
there.
Front Park.
Right,
That's fantastic. We got about 5 minutes, and of course, there's so many other tremendous things.
There are.
And just for those, for the potential artisans or other folks who want to be involved, today being the 20th. How much more? When would be the last time that they could call y'all to sign up? Early next week, or right up until the last minute?
No, they need to call us fairly quickly. This afternoon.
Okay, today, the 20th. They need to go ahead and call.
If you really want to get in, call us today. Right. Because our areas are getting booked, and they're quickly being booked. But 248-2273, just give us a call, and we'll try to work around it. A lot of folks don't know about Round the Fourth yet. So if you're a new person wanting to get to know and wanting to be involved in it, we can always tell you about things that we can do next year, and maybe even pick your brain as far as what we can do to make it better next year.
Great thinking. Again, breaking it up into the 3 areas, and of course, today's the day to call. If a viewer wants to be involved, if they're an artisan themselves, what are some other things that viewers could potentially be involved in? I know you've got all your sponsors lined up. You've obviously got a lot of folks coming out here next Saturday. Are there any other things that viewers could be involved in other than just coming out to have a great time?
Absolutely. We have a tennis tournament, which is a 3-day USTA-sanctioned tennis tournament.
Wow, great.
So if you're a tennis player, we're always looking for tennis players to participate.
Yeah.
And those we've got until the 26th for those teams to be named. So if they're interested in that, and if you're a registered USTA player, you can go online and register for that.
At roundthefourth.com?
No, at the USTA website, yes. It's listed as a tournament there. Train rides, boat parade, bass tournament, but anything, there's something to do. I just do want to say that the Jello jump will be at 12 noon. Okay, good. 12 noon, Jello jump. And I wanted to ask that in particular, some of the things, and we'll get into that in just a second, but some of the things that folks have to be here for if they can't be here all day long. But the Jello jump may be one of them, noon. 12 o'clock.
And what exactly is a Jello jump for viewers who may not have experienced that, Bridget?
Oh, it's just gooey. We have a huge vat, and I probably shouldn't say a huge vat, but we have a vat. It's full of Jello. We color it green, so you can jump in that green Jello. Those kids line up, they jump in, they may go in for a prize. They may pull a little ping pong ball out and win a prize, but they come out, they're covered completely in Jello. We spray them off, they're in their bathing suits, they have so much fun, they get a t-shirt, and voila, they're on their way. So
lots of kids will come out to Round the Fourth wearing their bathing suits,
just
knowing
to get in the Jello.
You are kidding.
No, it's amazing.
I was about to say, you must not have kids, Bridget, because you wouldn't want to be lugging your child around the whole day, but when you said the hose.
The hose.
That does it, yes. And you do have children. I think you mentioned a 5 and a 6, or you all do. So, and your children are as involved in the Jello jump as any of them?
Well, honestly, last year they were not, but this year they may be.
They're itching for it.
They're itching for it. So we'll see.
Right. How exciting! Let's obviously y'all are out here. It is a chamber event, so y'all are out here to work. But there's still, I wanted to ask that, volunteer opportunities. Do y'all need any more volunteers for the event?
We do. There's always opportunity for someone to get involved. We run food to our entertainers, water, ice, Pepsi needs help.
Good.
Of course, we need help selling T-shirts, selling beverages.
Right.
There's always something to do.
Right.
So if you're interested in volunteering and getting involved in the community and giving back, certainly that's what we want folks to do, is give us a call.
248-2273.
Right.
Well, the website has so much great information, roundthefort.com, about your great sponsors. Has a good illustrative map there that lays everything out, and surely about some of the big acts that are playing. But a lot of folks can't, if they're driving in from the PD or driving in from southeastern North Carolina, may need to get home, may not be able to stay out all day, or even folks here local that just can't spend 10 hours out in the heat. What are some of the things, except for in addition to the Jello jump, that they have to be out here for?
Well, the entertainment, of course. If you're
Right.
interested in a particular band, those start at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 11. So, of course, if you're a Two-Type Band fan, you need to be out at 6. They'll play from 6 to 8.
Right.
Southern Blues is going to take the stage from 8 until our fireworks. Fireworks start at 9:30. You've got to be here for the
Right.
fireworks extravaganza at
9:30, yes.
9:30. And then, of course, at 9:45 until 11 is Red Akins. Those are certainly some things. The Rivertown Fruit Scoop, did I mention that earlier? It's at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, 11
So if you want to
a.m.
watch
for
your
the fruit
peaches
scoop, yes.
float down the river, you need to be here at 11.
But we don't have to be here to win.
No, you do
Good,
not.
good.
You do not.
We just have to come to the chamber to buy the ticket.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
right.
winning one. The winning
Yeah,
one.
and our train rides, they're 45-minute train rides. They'll start at 10 o'clock and wrap up at about 5, and they're in 45-minute increments. So, and we offer 5 different times. So
each of the train rides is 45 minutes.
the train ride, you'll pick it up here in downtown Conway, and you will ride to the Homewood area and back, and it's about a 45-minute duration.
That is wonderful
Yeah.
and very reasonably priced for
Very
that amount of
reasonable.
time on the train.
And a lot of people are really fascinated with that train ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of folks don't get the opportunity to ride on a train every day.
Well, good. I'm glad we're wrapping up, because that'll give me a chance to buy a ticket from you now.
There you
Thanks
go.
so much for being
It's
with
nice
us
to
this morning,
see you
Bridgette. I'm
again.
sorry we've
Thank
run out
you.
of time.
That's okay.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to a little more of Bridgette Johnson, the Executive Director of the Conway Area Chamber of Commerce, coming up next. 13 hours of free family fun is around the bend. June 28th, it's getting close. Next Saturday, June 28th, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. You heard Bridgette talk about all the tremendous activities. There's really not. I was trying to find what is the time you got to be here. There's no time. It's all time. The entire 13 hours you need to get out here. Just plan a day. If you're from the PD or southeastern North Carolina, get in the car early in the morning, get on down here. I know my daughter's going to be itching. I hope she hadn't been sitting here the last 30 minutes, because she's going to be talking about the Jello jump all day, all this weekend. Doesn't that sound exciting? Can you feel it, getting out here with some youngins and then seeing them jump in a green batch of Jello? I can't even fathom it without that hose, but the excitement is for so many folks, all ages. You heard Bridgette drive that home, all ages. Roundthefort.com, roundthefort.com, or 843-248-2273. If you got any questions, give them a call. They're happy to answer them. And if you're an artisan, today's your day. If you want to get out here and display some of your wares or make a difference in the community as a volunteer, you can give them a call, 843-248-2273. Bridgette Johnson, thanks so much for being with us this morning and hosting us all week.
Well, thank you.